Hello student, in this video we will do the example of horizontal scroll view. So till now we have only used the text in the list based widget. So in this example we have used the images. So that is your view. In that particular view, the first part is your text view, then the images is display in the form of horizontal scroll view, so we can scroll from here left to right. So left to right is simply for your horizontal scroll view, so user can select any image from the here. So when user will select any value correspondence, the image will be display here. Correspondence, the image will be display here. So that is the execution of your app, of your practical. So in that component we have used the three major component. The first one is the text view, second one is your horizontal scroll view, and third one is your image view. So when user will select any value correspondence, your large image will be changed here, as well as the value of your text view is also changed. So if I selected the first photo, so you can see that the image view is also changed, as well as the position is 0, photo is 0. If I am selecting photo 1, the photo is also changed here, as well as the value of your text view is also changed. So you can see selected position 1 and photo 1. So in this practical we need some images. So we require two type of images. One is your simple images, and second one images is simply your small images which we have simply known as thumbnails or icon. So to create the icon, so to create the thumbnails you can use the website makethumbnails.com. So you can drag and drop or simply select the images, so it will simply change your images into the icon, or simply it will change the image into thumbnails, means small images. After converting the images, you simply paste all images in your drawable folder. So my project name is here. You can see that the project name is your C user KUK Android Studio project scroll view. So I will go in my folder, project folder. So in C drive I have to select the users, then KUK, then Android Studio project, and project name is my scroll view. So that is the location of my project. In that part I have to find out the folder drawable folder. So the drawable folder will be in your app folder. In app folder we will go into the src source folder, then main folder, and in main folder you will find out the folder res folder. So in the res folder, the folder name is the drawable folder. So we are simply paste the images in that folder. That is the large image, that is the name. T is simply your thumbnails image. So I'm in that part I'm used 8 images. So 8 to the 26 images is 8 to the 16 images is simply store here. That is the large image, that is your thumbnails, large image thumbnail. So the name is simply easily understand, that is your large image, that is the underscore t means thumbnails. So first of all we have simply paste that images in that folder. After that I just come on the coding part. So we have to use the layout is your linear layout. We have used linear layout. So first visit is your text view, that is the coding of your text view, id, width, height, background. Then your horizontal scroll view. So in the horizontal scroll view we are use the property width, height, background color. The list is simply display in the form of your horizontal form. So in the horizontal scroll view we are use the layout linear layout. In the linear layout we have used the orientation horizontal, that is the extra property id, width, height, padding. Then for the large images we have used the property image view, that is the id, width, height, scale type is your fit xy. The image will be fit to x according to the x coordinate and y coordinate, and we have set the weight 3. So that is the coding of your simple frame. That is the coding of your simple frame, text view, horizontal scroll view, and that is the image view. So in a horizontal scroll view, we have to use two part. One is for your small image, and second one is the name of your image. Fourth thing that will be repeat, that part will be repeat. So we can say that is a frame. That frame containing two part. One is your image, and second one is the image name. So that property will be repeat. Only what will be the change? The image name will be differ, as well as the image will be differ. So we will create a new XML file. That XML file is simply create in your layout folder. That is the name frame underscore icon underscore caption. So we will create the icon. We have simply create that XML file. We have simply create that XML file. So in that XML file, we have simply used the linear layout, and first component is your image view, and second one is your text view. So that is the properties in your simple layout: width, height, padding, orientation. In the image view, id, weight, height, scale type is your fit xy. Source by default, the source is your mipmap underscore ic launcher. That is the image by default we are find from mipmap folder. Then your text view, caption, width, height, background, gravity, text size. So that will be the coding of your frame underscore icon underscore caption. So that frame will be create in the runtime. We will fill that frame at the runtime. When your app will be execute in your mobile phone, we will simply assign the frame and assign the image as well as the text. So that is the coding of your XML file. So that frame will be create, we will create that frame. So overall, that is the design part, that is your text view, then scroll view. After that there will be a image view. So I just come on the XML, after completing the XML file, I just come on the Java file. So here we have to import some classes: color, drawable, view, view group, image view, text view. So first of all, we have to create the object for the text view, for the view, horizontal scroll view. Then obvious have we have used image view, two image view. One is for your large image, and small second one for your icon of for your thumbnails, and that part will be your horizontal scroll view. So we will simply create a frame, that frame having two part. One is your image and second one is the text view. One is your icon and second one is the caption. So here we have used three lists. We have to create three lists. That is the items, that is the name of images. We have used 8 images: photo 0 to photo 7. So I just by mistake I just write down 7 two time. Then we are create one more thumbnails, which will simply contain your small images. So r.drawable dot, that is the first thumbnails, second thumbnails, third some thumbnails, and so on. So all thumbnails are stored in the thumbnails integer array. Then large images, correspondence to your small images, the large images will be displayed. So you will remember, you will take the sequence will be same as of your thumbnails. तो large images में जो आपका sequence होगा car1 car2, that it will be same as you have used in the thumbnails. So if the first number is your car1, then first number in the large image will be car1, then same for your car2 and 3. So we will use the same sequence in the large image as we have done in the thumbnails. That is the three type of string we have created. After that, on create, super on create, set content view, text view, image view, and view group. So that is the line for your find view by id. After that, we have to create the frame. सो टोटल फ्रेम जितनी आपने इमेजेस यूज़ किए हैं उतने ही आपके फ्रेम क्रिएट होंगे. सो वी विल असाइन द each frame को हम we will assign the image and text size, text name. So first of all, there is a loop starting from 0 to that depend on the length of your item. So there are 8 value in your item. So our loop will be run 8 times. So in each time we have simply create the frame. So to create the frame we have used to create a view we have a method. That method is known as your inflator. So get layout inflator dot inflator. Inflate is a method which simply take as a argument for XML file and simply return a view. So we will create a view with help of the get layout inflator dot inflate, and that frame will be in your frame underscore icon underscore caption file. So that is the XML file. So that XML file will be converted into a view. That view name is the single frame. So the frame will be created total 10 total आपकी 8 images हैं, तो total 8 frame will be created. After that we have simply assign the ID to the each frame. So to assign the ID we have used the method set ID. So frame name is your single frame dot set ID and that value is your I. So first frame को the ID will be assigned 0, second frame को the ID will be 1 and so on. After that frame having two part, one is your image view, second one is the text view. So we have simply create the we have simply bind the find view ID for your icon, find view ID for your caption. So that is the frame having two component. After that we have simply assign the image to that frame. So the icon to assign the image, to create the to set the image we have used the method set image resources. So first frame को that value will be assigned thumbnails 0, next one को thumbnails 1, next को thumbnails 2 and so on. So automatic we can pass the value here thumbnails I. So by this statement the thumbnails is simply assigned to the frame. आपने जो फ्रेम क्रिएट किया था उसमें कौन सी इमेज होगी, डेट इमेज इज सिंपली असाइन एज वेल एज उस फ्रेम में टेक्स्ट भी आपका असाइन होगा यूजिंग द मेथड सेट टेक्स्ट. तो कैप्शन डॉट सेट टेक्स्ट दैट इज द item I. So first frame को the data value will be assigned use your data 0, next one को photo 1 and so on. After that we have simply assigned the background color to the text view. So we have set the color yellow. After that we add the group. So to adding the group to your scroll view, the method is your add view. Which frame will be add? Single frame will be add to your scroll view. Automatic when user will select any small image or icon according to the value of your text view as well as large image will be changed. So that is the listener function. Set on click listener function to your frame. On click method we have used the variable string selected position. That value will be display as it is. So we want to display the position, we want to obtain the position. So for that we can use the method get id. So single frame dot get id, according to if the user click on the first frame the id will be 0, so that value will be become 0, so message will be your selected position 0. If user click on second frame then id will be your 2, so message will be selected position 2. Same we will simply display the name of the image also. So we can simply pass items single frame dot get id. According to if user click the first frame तो वैल्यू आपकी इस पर्टिकुलर मेथड की हो जाएगी 0, तो आइटम 0 मीन्स फोटो 0, तो मैसेज विल बी डिस्प्ले फोटो 0. आफ्टर दैट वी आर सिंपली सेट दैट वैल्यू टू द टेक्स्ट व्यू, तो टेक्स्ट मैसेज डॉट सेट टेक्स्ट टेक्स्ट. Then after setting the value to the text view we are also set to the large image. So we have used a method so large image, we are simply pass the value single frame dot get id. So according to if user click on first frame if user click on first frame, according to the large image, the value will be display your r.drawable.car1. तो वैल्यू आपकी फर्स्ट ही के करस्पॉन्डेंस car1 डिस्प्ले होगी. सो दैट डिपेंड यूजर ने किस फ्रेम पे ऑब्टेंड किया, तो वी आर पास दैट वैल्यू. सो दैट इज योर मेथड. So large image, that is the variable we have used, frame ID. So to draw image, we have used a class that is known as your drawable class. So drawable class, it can be used for your images also. So drawable, that is the variable name. So we obtain the images, which image we want to display. So that image will be simply your large image correspondence. The id will be your frame id will be your same as your single frame dot get id. If user are selected on the first frame, according to that will become the id of your frame id. So we that value will be display. So same will be the theme. So we have obtained the value of your which image will be display, which will be the theme. So we have simply obtained that value using the get resources dot get drawable. So your image will be assigned to the variable selected large image. After that we have simply set that image to the image view. So image view, we have used the variable name image selected. So image selected dot set background, and that is the value of your selected large image. So that value become of your large image. So to obtain the value, to obtain the variable of image, we have used the drawable, that is the variable name. To obtain which image will be we will assign, we have used the method get resource dot get drawable, and that value will be same your large image frame id. So if id is your 1, so the value will be your car1. So according to the value is your of your large image. So we have simply use the value large image frame id, and we have simply set the background. So that is the coding of your java file. So that is, student, I think that understand to you.